See, as long as it complements it nicely. That's what I always say. Everyone's different. At least you tried it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you tried it and you're not a fan of it, that's cool. Everyone's different. Everyone's got different palates. Loving the stream, Chef. Keep on keeping keeping going. Appreciate it, Ghost. Thank you so much for the following. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it ever so much. Thank you for the comments. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Right, so guys, you got any more ideas? Would you like me to pull off some more ideas from last community weekend from the other straw poll? If you'd like me to do that, that's cool by me. Right, so I'm going to grate this through the grater or microplane, or if you've got a normal grater, that's fine. I find it quicker, easier. Invest in one of these guys. It's only cost you about $5. It don't cost a lot, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. But they're not expensive. They're really good. They're good, handy. And I also find if you dice garlic up, you get these little chunks, very fine dice, and you'll be there for ages chopping it up and, you know, just getting it as nice as fine as you can. Just put it through a grater, just saves so much time. It seriously does. I know I said I'm not in a rush, but honestly, what's the point in blunting your knife for like over 20 minutes trying to dice garlic when you can just put it through a grater? Saves the blade on your knife, you know what I mean? Radio. Been trying new stuff since. Been working in the restaurant before. I was very picky. I think working in a restaurant has really opened my food panel. I think palate is what you mean. But yeah, or panel, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you know, it's just about trying new things, and you know, maybe some things that you're not a big fan of, and you haven't been a fan of maybe since you were little, and you haven't tried it like recently. But I would suggest like trying it now, and keep trying things that you're not a big fan of, because sometimes your palate does change from time to time, and especially as you grow up and you get older, your palate is constantly kind of changing, so to speak. But I'm quite lucky. I like quite a lot of things. There's not much that I don't like, to be fair. It's just like certain flavors I'm not a big fan of, like aniseed flavor. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I use it. I think it's great in foods, and I love it in certain foods, but I don't like that solely aniseed flavor on its own. Not a fan of it. So if anyone bought me a shot of what's the one I'm thinking of with the aniseed flavor in it? Shot of alcohol. What's it called? Oh, good God. What's it called? My goodness. Can somebody help me here? I can't remember the name of it. What's the alcohol, the aniseed alcohol? Is it Pernod? Is it Pernod? I can't remember. Anyway, it reminds me of my younger years when I was drinking, having shots of that, and oh my God, it just makes me cringe. My goodness. Jaeger. Oh, I don't know. I suppose Jaeger's not quite as aniseed. It has got aniseed in it, but I actually quite like Jaeger, so it's a bit peculiar. Sambuca. That's the one lives in the barn. That's the one I was looking for. And Black Wolfster, yeah. Yeah. Shots of Sambuca. Oh my God. Which makes my face cringe, seriously, every time I think about it. So that's probably why I'm not a big fan of aniseed flavor, because it reminds me of that. Oh my goodness. A little onion. I get a hat now. You certainly do. Get that cheeky little red hat. Thank you so much, my friend. That is so kind of you. Guys, can we get some love and hype in chat, please? For a little onion. Thank you so much for that beautiful sub, and welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the brigade, my friend. Hope you're going to enjoy those brand new emotes and appreciate that support ever so much. Lots of loves and hypes. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for great content, Chef. No, you're most welcome, and appreciate that support ever so much. Lots of loves and hype, please, guys. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Jason Spade, thank you so much for that host, and Shiny Sylvian, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate it. How is your Saturday going? Hope you are doing well. Great to see you, and hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the support. Radio. I'm just changing a few things on my side over here. 2 seconds, guys. Bear me a second. Oh, I forgot to change that from yesterday, didn't I? Right. Starting fresh. Dig. Radio, where we are. Wasn't there something else I wanted to type as well? No, I've totally forgotten. It's okay. Oh, I do remember. Sorry. Yeah, if you guys haven't already entered the giveaway as well, if you do ! giveaway for a £10, $10 Amazon gift card, please feel free to enter that as well. I'm giving that away. We do giveaways from either 10 subs or 10 resubs in a stream. So if we get to 10, then I queue another giveaway. We've got one more in queue after this one. We've also, if you can't support me or sub, and you still want to support the channel, you can retweet my Twitter posts. If you do ! retweet, the link will come up in chat. You can just click it and retweet with your Twitter account. I'd appreciate that greatly. Sub or unsubbed, you know, that's a great support, and it doesn't cost a single thing. What else was I going to mention? Something else, wasn't it? Oh yes, as well, if you want Halloween emotes, not just to my channel, it's also to other channels, if you throw 250 bits, you get a crate put in your inventory. Or if you want the Kappa zombie, isn't it, for 5k bits, if you want that instantly, but you got a chance by putting 250 bits, you'll get a crate put in your inventory on Twitch, and you got a chance of finding the Kappa zombie for sure. I didn't know about this until yesterday, so I thought I'd mention it. Maybe some of you guys didn't know about it. Who knows? Here she is, Wolfie Hound. How's it going? Good morning, Chef and chat. Certainly is. 70 viewers. Yeah, we're ticking over. We're ticking over. How are you doing? We're doing our lovely meatloaf today, which I know you've asked for and you've been looking forward to. I was expecting you to pop in at some point. How are things with you? Did you have a wonderful couple of days? How are things with you? When I was a child, I always wanted to be a chef. Sadly, I have gotten the chance to pursue it fully. Oh, you've not gotten the chance, sorry, to pursue it fully. But I love cooking a few things every now and then for my family. So I love being able to see a pro chef in action. I appreciate it, Sol area. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, chefing in the industry, just if you do love it, that's fantastic, but it is hard work. It's not easy. You've got to be very dedicated to your job. I would suggest if you've got a family as well, being a chef, it's not so ideal. I'm not going to put anyone off who has families, and they probably do work very well, and they have time for their families, do you know what I mean? But you do spend a lot of hours in the kitchen, and you do spend a lot of time cooking. So, as I said, it's not very ideal for family. I said it's not impossible, but it's just not ideal in the real world. Really, but it's doable. So yeah, it is a lot of hard work, to be honest with you, with chefing, but you know, sometimes maybe it will put you off from doing it, so maybe it's always good to, you know, to do it part-time at home and think, yeah, I like cooking, and you know, sometimes even if you did want to do it as a job, maybe it's for the better, that, you know, doing it as a hobby. I'm very passionate about food and chefing, but I've got kind of stale and bored in the industry because there's nothing that's exciting me anymore. I've worked in a lot of places. I've been in like a lot of high-end establishments. I've worked for high-end people. I've even worked for Gordon Ramsay. I've cooked for like Johnny Depp. I've done some cool things, and I want to pursue even further. Do you know what I mean? I want to do other things. I want to do my own thing. Doing healthier foods, helping people, teaching people. And now you could suggest I could work in colleges, but I'd have to follow curriculum. I'll be bored instantly. I really would. So I like to do my own thing and show you guys balancing your diet and balanced foods throughout your reducing the saturated fat and reducing those sugar levels, not getting rid of them altogether though. Meatloaf certainly is, Wolfie. Certainly is. Chef is love. Chef is life. Yeah, you've got to be very dedicated to your job to be one. It is hard, but if you are interested in becoming a chef, I'm more than happy to help you or give you any advice or guidance. Feel free to PM me. I'm more than happy to help you with that. Never worked in a kitchen as a job, but I imagine cooking at home is much more fun since you go at your own. Yeah, you go at your own pace. There's no pressure on you. You know, you get it done when you get it done. Do you know what I mean? It's like with me on stream. This is so chill for me. I'm just like, I enjoy talking to you guys majority of the time rather than just concentrate on the cooking. If I didn't have you guys here to talk to, I'd be like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? This is the love and excitement I get, is answering your questions and helping you understand and teaching you guys. You know, that's what I love. That's what I enjoy doing. Right, so I'm going to get a pan out, and I'm also going to dice up those carrots as well. So let's have a look. Grab myself a non-stick pan. If you haven't got it, you got a stainless steel, that's fine as well. Whatever's easiest for you. I'm going to put this on to like a low heat kind of to begin with. So let's move this over a little bit. So what we're going to do get this off the knife. Be careful when you're doing that. Not good practices, but hey, welcome to chef. He says, don't do what he does, but what he says. I'm back. Welcome back, Mexico. Hope you're doing okay. Rightio. So, I'm heading to bed. No worries, Jace. Take care. Sleep well. It's been lovely having you here. Appreciate the support. And have a lovely sleep, my friend. Take care. Radio. I've had a lot of stress this week. I forgot about Meatloaf this weekend. So, isn't that a delightful, awesome surprise for you, then, that you forgot about Meatloaf and then you tuned in and you're like, oh my goodness, it's Meatloaf today. Isn't that a wonderful surprise for you? Oh, I hope you haven't had too much of a bad week. I know you said it's been stressful, but honestly, I hope you're okay. Either way about it, Wolfie. But is it a bit of a chill day for you now today? Or have you got lots of work and things? Thanks for with those 9 bits. Rest in peace, bits. Love it. Thank you so much for the bits. That's so kind of you. That's one thick carrot. Certainly is. So I went into the shops last week, and I did pick up a carrot, and it was under the bunch, and I was like, oh, this is a decent sized carrot. It was this long. I should have took a picture of it. It was huge. I was like, oh my god, I'm not faking that. It's going to cost me like a couple of pounds. But yeah, I should have taken a picture of it at the time. I didn't think. I was like, oh my goodness. My mum started laughing. It was hilarious. I was going to start swinging it around in the shop, but then I think I might be thrown out. So I thought I better behave myself. So that's what Chef is like. He's not that sensible. Right, okay. So watch your fingers when you're doing this. Now, when you're cutting carrots, they can be a little bit difficult to cut. So when you get about halfway, just flip it on its side. And then just cut them down that way. And then flip it over again. There you go. Job's a good one. So what we're going to do is going to have this into a nice dice. So I'm going to dice this up nice and small.